going on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, he's come back once again. The cute boy himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
Jesus Christ. With the...
I saw something the other day that was like, you sigh 12 times an hour or some shit like that. And I've been trying to really feel them. They're like, subconsciously, you don't realize how you sigh so much.
You sigh a lot.
I've been sighing more since I saw that stat.
Why do you want to sigh more?
Because it said you don't realize you sigh 12 times an hour. And I'm like, sighing feels good. I want to consciously be aware of my sighs.
Sighing is not a good thing. If I'm in the room with someone and they sigh,
I think it's good. It's like breathing. If I feel stressed, it's better to take a deep breath than it is to, I believe, hold it in.
I can't believe you're bringing up sighing because I notice you're sighing and I never talk about it. And usually when you sigh, I go, it's okay, Seb. That's his feelings. You deal with yours. He deals with his.
It's a deep breath, I would say, more so.
No, you walk in. Robbie, this is how Robbie comes in. Robbie comes in. He paces back and forth, says about 12 different things to me, literally sits down and goes, oh, and then puts his head in his hands.
Okay.
Every day.
Not every day.
Every day you pretty much do a sigh. So it's interesting that you want to sigh more.
I want to feel them.
Do you want to be around people sighing?
I'm just taking deep breaths.
No, what's the difference between a sigh and a deep breath?
I don't know.
The drama?
I suppose.
The drama behind it?
It makes me feel good.
I'm
going to keep sighing. This is annoying to me.
What, did I say you sigh?
Yeah. It makes me feel good.
Keep sighing.
I plan to.
And I've never said anything about your sighing ever once.
Yeah,
because you do you.
I do.
I only said it because you brought it up.
Yeah. I'm sighing 12 times an hour. That's what I want to do. I read this and it's like, oh, if everyone's doing it anyways, I'm going to feel it.
You make a meal out of it.
I'm going to a little bit, yeah.
You're going to make a meal out of it.
I mean, not a full meal, but yeah. Why?
No, nothing. I didn't mean to offend you that I said that you sigh a lot.
I'm offended and annoying is two different things.
Interesting.
Are people supposed to never be
annoyed at someone? No.
Or just like, oh, this implication that you can't be offended is just like you're supposed to accept everything all the time.
I don't think we should.
What do you mean?
I think healthy relationships have people are pissed at each other sometimes.
Or a little offended. Yeah. Or a little annoyed.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally think that's healthy.
Which is fine. Yeah, I agree.
I get annoyed at everyone.
And people are like, oh, you're offended.
And
that doesn't mean you're offended. Like, what is that? Yeah.
That's what makes you love a person is that you could deal with their annoying behavior.
Yeah.
If you don't love a person.
Or you're a psychopath if you're never annoyed or offended, quote unquote offended. Everyone loves to be like, oh, everyone else is so offended. People are offended. That's part of everyone is offended at some things.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy I offended you.
No, it's fine. This is the way I cope. I don't to be like, oh, this is how you deal with stress.
You don't have to. I mean, also,
it's not that crazy of a way to deal with stress. It's
do you know how I deal with stress?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't bring up how you deal with stress.
How I deal with stress is much wilder.
I couldn't bring up how you deal with stress.
Why? How? No,
because I don't think you.
Please
I don't
take
think
me
that you
away.
could.
No,
I don't.
I can handle
if I started,
no, that's offensive. Now I'm offended. Now I'm furious. Now you bring it up. You're saying
I don't even know how you. I mean,
how do I deal with stress? Go ahead, tell me. Take me away.
You also do. I actually think you help inspire me because you're like, I have to do breathing.
I inspire the size.
You tell me about your breathing. You're like, I'm gonna just sit and do breathing, and this is what I'm gonna do.
No, describe my anxiety, please. No, offend me.
I'm not trying.
I'm offended if you don't want to offend.
I don't want
because if you don't do it,
like,
you're considering me a weak man.
I'm not considering you a weak man.
So then do it. Look me in my eyes and offend me.
I'm not trying to offend you.
Offend me, Rob.
I also don't think it's something fun. I don't think it's a funny thing. If somebody's stressed out, you come to my house, you're stressed out, and you're like, I got to do my breathing work. You'll just freeze.
Go ahead.
You're not someone who
deer in the headlights,
likes to
my
freeze.
Therapist will say.
Yes.
I get deer in the headlights.
You get deer in the headlights.
Could take me away. Continue. What happens next?
You just want me to do this so
yes,
you feel better.
100%
You want me to release
I want you to not think I'm a fucking bitch and I can't handle you dealing with it. Go ahead. Make fun of my anxiety.
I'm not making fun of you.
Go ahead. No,
I don't,
make fun of the anxiety.
I don't think it's fun.
Robbie, make fun of my anxiety.
You're telling me to make fun of something I don't think is fun.
No, but it's fun. Go ahead. It'll be fun for me. It'll be fun for me for you to go ahead. So put the coffee down. Put the coffee down and tell me. So something stresses me out. Do I fill you in on what's happening when I'm stressed or not?
You'll tell me that you feel stressed.
But will I give you the details or will I just say I'm stressed?
Usually say that you're stressed.
Great. And so then what happens? I stop, flash, bang, deer in the headlights, right?
Okay.
Because usually I'm pacing.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, come on.
It depends.
Robbie, look at me.
Sometimes you pace.
It's just me and you here, baby.
Sometimes you pace.
We could do this. This is very healthy. Sometimes I'm pacing, and so then I'll stop pacing.
But I don't want you to. This isn't fun. I don't think this is something.
I'm having the most fun I've had all day, and I've jerked off this morning. Okay? So please continue.
No, you're like, I got to do my breath work, and then you go sit down, and then you do breath work.
What do I do? What type of zone am
breathing,
I in?
Breathing.
You
inspire me to spot. You combined with this psi fact have inspired me to lean into this breathing.
Great. So
1, 2, 3. Like I'll do like a big deep breath.
Do I count aloud sometimes?
No, I've never heard. Maybe you are under your breath.
Yeah, under my breath.
I'm also letting you. People have to figure out. You can get through what they got to get through on their own time.
And then when I'm doing this breathing, are my eyes open or closed?
I don't know. Closed, I suppose.
Are you checking in on me?
No, not really.
You're like,
he's got to do his thing. You got to do your thing.
What are you thinking as I'm having my anxiety in the corner of a room with you?
I hope that he is able to get through this.
That's what you're thinking?
Yes.
Have there been moments I haven't been?
Yes, of course.
Of course. Some moments
you go home.
Some moments I haven't gone through.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
There's been a few moments I said I gotta go home.
When we lived on Staten Island.
When I left.
I would say
because it was harder.
Yeah, way harder.
It was way harder. I was
going back to Staten Island.
I was a 30-year-old living with my parents and didn't have a job.
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes the world...
Even just going back to Staten Island this weekend, brought me back, and I'm like, yeah, this was hard.
100%. Sometimes... It wasn't that the world started crumbling around me. I realized I was standing in the crumbs.
Yes,
I realized, I was like, oh, the world already crumbled.
Yeah.
And now I'm just among the waste.
Staten Island, I would say, was hard.
Okay. So I
was thinking about that. We should give ourselves a pat on the back.
Why don't I give you a pat and you give me a pat?
Okay.
After. We do a touch.
Yeah, we could do a pat.
We do a touch.
Because we really weren't. I mean,
we were delusional.
Yeah.
We had to live in the delusion.
I was thinking about.
We should watch Pan's
We really didn't
Labyrinth.
have that much to hold. I was like, we really didn't have much to hold on to.
No, we had nothing.
Yeah.
You know the movie Pan's Labyrinth? It's
we
about
were
someone
doing a Zoom thing.
It was
the
hard.
two of us both in the same area on Zoom. Yeah, it was tough. It was definitely tough.
The movie Pan's Labyrinth is someone is there. It's like about a child in war, I believe, right?
Okay.
And they make up all these fictional characters around them to make them feel safe, right? It's a way that the person.
But that sounds interesting,
right? It's something like that, right? And the person goes, oh, and they have eyes on their hands and shit like that, right?
That's beautiful.
And so I think we did that in Staten Island, except we didn't create fictional monsters with eyes on their hands. We created sassy women with long nails. We created steroid juice heads.
Okay.
We created juice heads.
No, those were real. That was the war. No, that was the war.
That was the war.
Yeah, that was the war.
That's who we were battling?
Yeah, that was the war.
Wow.
That was reality. I don't know what we created. Some semblance of. I don't even know. I was trying to think about that.
How were we?
What made us positive? Maybe it was nothing. I guess we hung out. That was nice. We would go to the gym. We would go sit in the pool. We would get drunk.
Probably the gym was the only thing that kept us like
somewhat
our mental health and our nice long walks.
Yeah,
our long
the parks
walks
are nice. Joe's Pizza, or Joe and Pat's Pizza, I would do. But I was like, yeah, it wasn't. We were doing we were trying different things. I guess the idea of we could perform live again happened last summer, which was nice. And I was thinking about this though. I was like, yeah, this.
Did you ever rub my back when I felt it was horrible?
No.
Dude, how close were you to that?
Not ever been that close.
You've never been close.
Completely honest, yeah.
If I was falling apart, I go, you got to rub my back.
Of course I would do that.
You rub my back.
Of course.
Under
absolutely.
the shirt.
If you asked me to rub your back under the shirt, yeah, sure. What the fuck?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? You know what I like?
What?
And someone's recently told me that I should just buy a weighted blanket. I like to lie on my back and to a girl to lie on my back.
Okay.
Like it's a turtle backpack.
Okay. That's nice.
That's my favorite thing.
That's great.
That might be when I'm listening to my shows or playing a video game on my phone and a girl's lying on my back, that I think might be where my heaven is.
That's amazing.
That might be my heaven.
And maybe it makes you feel less
chicken
stressed.
parm also
I will say the chicken parm's great.
Chicken parm is so good.
Chicken parm's great.
Chicken parm is so good.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Chicken parm helped last summer.
Last summer. Yeah.
I got chicken parm once a month. Once a week, I would say.
Once a week. Yeah.
From Villamonte.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was we were back on Staten Island briefly this weekend, and the summer's back.
Nice.
And it's going to be a different summer.
It won't be as so size we're coping this summer.
No.
Openly coping with anxiety.
I am trying to acknowledge, be a little bit more in tune with my anxiety, and it does feel good when I do a deep breath. I would say.
I do breath.
No, I know. You've helped inspired this.
I
in a way.
You know what?
Which is fine. I don't care. I was just like, I'm mad patient with. I want to be. Not that I care. I'm not thinking about it. But people are going through stuff. It is what it is.
100%.
It's been tough. Through stuff every day. And it's hard to. Yeah. Hopefully we're. Nobody knows what the fuck's happening in the world. Nobody knows what the fuck is happening.
I hope your escape for you is listening to us dealing with how the fuck are we escaping. I hope we.
Well, things are starting to look. We're more positivity is coming into our lives. I would say.
Oh, I would say.
It's very nice.
I'm happy.
Yeah, me too.
I would say I'm probably the happiest I've been in a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Which is like kind of crazy.
Yeah, it feels like our actions are having results.
I wouldn't even say actions. I would say our delusions.
Okay.
We're reaping some of the benefits of our delusional behavior.
Yes, that. Yeah. And we're getting, I think, a little routine.
Yeah.
We also have a totally different routine. We've had so many different routines since this has started too, which is interesting. I was also thinking about this is a very personal episode. But hey, we've been sometimes the real fans have been here for a while. I think
you know. Yeah.
And this is a fun phase, and hopefully there's more phases. Yeah, I have already moved on to more delusional phases in my head.
You have?
Yeah, of course.
I have trouble with delusion a little bit more than you do.
I
need a man like you in my life. A
little
boy,
bit.
Excuse me. I need a boy like you in my life.
A little boy like me. I think we make a good team.
That's nice.
In a lot of ways.
How'd it feel stopping into my family's party?
Nice. I felt like a celebrity.
You felt like a celeb?
I'm like, they don't. I bet. Yeah, I did feel like a celebrity.
No one treats me like that.
Exactly.
No,
yeah.
no one treats me.
Are they treating you like a celebrity?
Not at all. I sat in the corner.
People were like, I see you on Instagram. I know you from Instagram. I was like, very, very nice. Thank you. Yeah.
That was nice. No, someone just goes, you eat mac and cheese and the tortellini salad? That was what I got. You're doing 2 carbs, no veggie? 2 carbs, no veggie? I go, I did the chicken sausage instead of the pork, okay? The 2 carbs, no veggie? That's what I had to deal with. My mom going, was that a beer? What is that, a beer? 32 years old. I go, yeah, Ma, I couldn't find the soda. I took a Corona Light. She goes, you have to drive. I go, yeah, in 6 hours.
Corona Light.
But she goes, but you're driving my family. That's what my mother pulled. Because I was driving my sister home. She goes, okay, but you're driving my family.
Your family too.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, it was nice. Your family was very nice.
That's amazing. Robbie and I were driving. And I think might have seen the most disgusting, confusing behavior I've ever seen.
Okay.
Middle of the day. This was a Wednesday. Your life, you should be attacking life on a Wednesday afternoon.
Yes.
Right? Wednesday afternoon. It was like 11:30, 12, right? You should be looking at life and saying, what's next for me? And we saw a couple sitting outside eating with a fork and knife artichoke pizza. The heaviest, creamiest pizza in the fucking town. The thickest, creamiest. It's a clam chowder on bread.
Yes, we've self-regulated ourselves to never eat it again.
There's been a few things I've had to eliminate from my life. One thing, dollar pizza. Believe it or not, this man ate dollar pizza like a snack. I ate meals like a snack.
Okay.
And so I said no more.
Most people, I would say, eat dollar pizza like a snack because it's $1.
Yes.
It has a snack price.
It has a snack price.
It doesn't matter about what.
You can eat
anything for, if it's $1, I'm going to consider it a snack.
And that's the thing. Sometimes we need to be considering not the price of a food as what it should be considered.
Okay.
But the caloric intake.
Yeah.
Says the fat man on the microphone. Listen to me and no more dollar pizza snacks.
Also, the venue, if it's sold at a 7-Eleven, it's a snack.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I don't care.
If they start selling filet mignon at 7-Eleven, I would consider it a snack.
Oh, anything from a Wawa is a snack.
Yeah.
That's not a meal.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm getting double meat fucking Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That's a snack in my book. And that's sad.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I've eliminated dollar pizza from my life because I said, one, if I'm going to eat pizza, I'm going to eat good pizza.
Okay.
Just like how once I bought a Fleshlight and I got rid of it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to eat pussy, I'm going to eat real pussy. You know you can fuck Fleshlights? I didn't know.
Of course. I didn't really know you could do anything else with them.
I spent the whole time.
I didn't know they had a single other use.
I went down on this damn Fleshlight.
It would be an interesting invention of like a fleshlight adjacent thing, and it would like get a green light when it was, and then it had levels.
It's almost like you're training for the combine.
Yes. Yeah.
I like this.
Like level 0 to level 10, you go down on it, and it's like, all right, I got to level 5, I can't.
It's Guitar Hero for eating box.
Exactly.
That's what I need. I spent too long playing Guitar Hero in college.
That's amazing.
I need a Guitar Hero for eating box.
And then they have Rock Band. It comes with like tits.
Oh my God. You're playing everything.
And you just try to get it all, and then you gotta go up to 20 levels.
And people might think I sound crude and disgusting right now.
Most people could benefit from this, probably.
I only want this to make other people feel better.
100%.
I'm not like I want to learn how to go down on a girl better. For me,
it's for both people, I think.
100, but I want you to feel nice.
100%.
I want you to feel nice.
Yeah.
Box hero.
I start box hero.
I just want to be the hero of the box. I just want to hit 100% on expert on that box.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
And it could be different. This is a country girl. Right? Different types of levels.
Things. Yeah, 100%.
Different.
This is nice. Most people probably could benefit from this.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
That's why I sometimes feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Like somebody goes down on you, but it's like I enjoy doing that, so maybe they enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have to convince
Remove
myself
the guilt.
Maybe they enjoy sucking my dick.
What was that, Robbie?
Nothing.
Anyways, no, say that again.
Anyways, this couple was at Artichoke Pizza. You made an excellent point. You made an excellent point.
Whoa. Maybe they enjoy doing what, Robbie?
SMD, baby.
What's that mean?
Giving me head.
No.
Sucking my dick.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I did a deeper voice.
What are you doing?
That. Anyways, what do you want to tell them?
You're not gonna be a celebrity at my family events no more with language like that.
They told me I need to. That's more
with language like that. You're not gonna be a celeb at my family.
They said I should censor you more. That you're a little off the rails.
I'm a little off the rails. I just came up with Box Hero, where you learn how to eat pussy better.
I know.
You think I'm off the rails?
That's what that. Yes. Anyways, tell them you came up with an excellent clause.
Artichoke pizza, I hate it. I think it's horrible.
100%.
But for me, it might be the perfect breakup place.
Absolutely.
It might be the perfect place to take someone
Breakups are hard.
break up. Breakups are hard.
So people will stay in a little situation for months and not end it.
Because the sex is good and you're worried, will I leave? Will I ever get sex again? Will it ever be good? Will anyone ever kiss me again?
Yes.
Will I feel happy with
you
someone
else? You go on
else?
the date, you have 2 drinks, you want to have sex, and
rather
it's like,
than break up.
We don't break up. Yes, you hook up over breakup. If you're in this cycle of hook up over breakup.
If you're in this cycle, we are here for you now giving valid advice. This is what you need to do.
Okay.
You need to say, baby, let me take you to Artichoke Pizza tonight. If anyone ever invites you to artichoke pizza, be like, no, why you're breaking up with me? Because no one by law has ever fucked after eating artichoke pizza.
Absolutely.
After artichoke pizza, you go, is it going to be diarrhea or is it I'm going to be constipated for a month? What's going to happen?
You're going to feel your stomach's going to feel gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're still, even like, because when you first eat it, you might not get the effects immediately. They don't have immediate effects.
No.
And you might be like, maybe whatever. Have a second slice.
2 slices.
2 slices is KO.
If you go with
immediate, it will start fast acting. You will feel the effects immediately after the second slice.
If you get a crab and an artichoke, you're fucking done.
Done. No shot.
If a girl ever invites me to artichoke pizza, I will start crying on spots.
If you're in love with them.
If I'm in love with them, it's happening.
Yes.
I'm crying instantly. I go, no, why are we going to artichoke? Baby.
I just want something light.
What are we doing?
Can we go to Sweet Green?
Sweet Green's a fuck town.
Yeah.
Sweet
Green is where you go when you're trying to fuck.
Sweet.
After.
You got good ass after Sweet Green.
100%.
You get good ass after Sweet Green. That's a great place.
Yeah.
Chipotle is a coin toss.
Yeah, Chipotle's a coin toss.
If you're doing queso.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Chipotle is also not a great date spot. I guess if you've been seeing each other for a while, it doesn't really necessarily matter.
Yeah. No, but there's some places that you should go to put your body in a state that I'm not going to feel sexy or romantic.
Yes.
And then you do the breakup.
And then you can break up.
Then you, and you go, I'll just go to the local bar. Still might be sexy and romantic.
Yeah, definitely.
You know where it might not, where definitely it's not? You go to like a place where like a place where there's a lot of kids running around. I don't feel sexy or romantic.
Okay.
Like you go, let's go hang out by the basketball courts where all the 12-year-olds are hanging out.
Yeah, a park where there's a water fountain.
Furious.
Where a bunch of kids are running around.
Spitting gum on the ground. Yada, yada. Right? It doesn't only have to be physical.
Okay.
Cheesecake Factory. Great place for a breakup.
You think so? No.
Depends what you order.
They could order. It's too many options.
So, you're right. You need something that's going to be...
Yeah, because you could still... It gives the ball still a little bit in your court, I would say.
What about Korean barbecue?
No, I think it's cool. Middle ground.
Interesting.
It's also a nice enough date where it's like still a date. I would go nowhere that you would go on a first date.
Yeah. Okay.
Artichoke is the best. You found the best spot in New York City to break up.
Yeah.
Is artichoke pizza.
Artichoke pizza. It should be part of the slogan.
This is it. Yeah.
Where the ends begins.
Yeah.
Artichoke pizza.
Yeah.
Artichoke. And you know what? You leave, you don't feel empty inside.
Oh, you definitely.
You don't feel empty. You feel alone but not empty.
Alone but not empty.
That's what artichoke pizza will do after a breakup.
Yeah.
You're alone but not empty.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I haven't been empty in years. So I just look at this couple. I go, they must be breaking up today. That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
That's truly all I could think of. Yeah, but it's I spent so much time in Staten Island. It was interesting to be back.
Yes, I agree.
It was very interesting to be back. It was
especially in the summer because I've been back because that's really what we were. Yes, and it's starting to be the summer again, and it has been a year at this point.
I wonder if we're going to enjoy the pool.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're right. We'll enjoy it.
That's the thing we enjoyed the most.
It's the thing we enjoyed the most. We might as well go revisit that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're not going to feel...
a couple times.
Yeah. What'd you say? You go swimming a couple times?
I said at least a couple times.
More than that. I'm hoping. I'm hoping to go in a bunch.
Yeah.
You do you. But yeah. Someone, on Staten Island, I would see people I didn't want to see.
Yes.
I would see... people I didn't want to see because I always said I grew up in a beautiful household in a terrible place.
Okay.
Staten Island destroyed me as a man. You said the other day, you randomly just called me and then we talked on the phone for a second, and you go, if I grew up in Staten Island, I would have been eaten alive. You just said that to me.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was thinking, yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
You feel it. And you know where you feel it. I feel it. I feel it with the kids I grew up with. And you know where I learned it the most?
Where?
Facebook. I don't even need to go home to realize the pain and agony these people are feeling.
Yeah.
But Facebook, these people wouldn't write an essay to save their life. But all of a sudden, you go on Facebook, they are just writing essays on essays about why their life sucks. That's officially what Facebook is.
Is an essay. Yeah. It's what is it?
It's where you go to write essays about why your life is horrible. Facebook.
Yeah, what's the blog thing that everybody posts?
Tumblr.
Yeah, like a Tumblr almost.
It's a Tumblr for the sad.
Yeah, which Tumblr used to be for the sad.
It's literally, if I accidentally went on Facebook the other day, right?
Okay.
I typed in face fuck, but it autocorrected to Facebook.
It's wild that Facebook has become just an spot for essays.
It's literally a place for essays.
Their minimum
about why you're sad. It's not even an essay about like I finally, I've been working hard at my job. After 12 years, I finally got promoted to partner at my law firm. I feel great about that. I've never seen that. I think that Facebook will flag that and take that down.
That's what I was just going to say.
Improper use of Facebook.
Twitter has a maximum 262 characters. Facebook has a minimum 5,000 characters.
Yes.
You cannot post. It must be the case because you cannot post unless at least 2 paragraphs.
And I'm seeing essays from people that I grew up with that would never write an essay.
No, of course.
Literally were failing English because they couldn't sit down and write an essay.
Absolutely.
But once they get fired from their teacher's job, all of a sudden
for not getting
all of a sudden they are a novelist.
Yeah.
Once they get in their third DUI, all of a sudden they figured out how to fucking write a little novella on Facebook.
Yes.
It was January 19th, the first time I had a drink in high school. It's like
yes.
It was the worst of times, and it was only gonna be more of a worst of times. It was like, it's so sad. People are just trauma dumping on Facebook, and I feel bad.
Of course,
because I
understand.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Life is truly hard.
This is their version of a sigh, I suppose.
But I want you to know this. I want you to know this. Posting on Facebook is not going to help.
The worst part is that I've read full essays.
And they're bad.
I have. I know. So who's the fool?
We are.
Yeah,
the consumer.
I'm consuming it still.
The consumer.
The website is still up. I guess it's having evolutions.
I go on Twitter on Father's Day. It's everyone talking about how hot people's dads are. Right?
On Twitter or Instagram, I would say, is more where I was seeing it.
I go on Instagram on Father's Day. Everyone's talking about how hot people's fathers are on Instagram, right? I go on Facebook. Everyone's just talking about how their father abused them or they're dead. I'm not lying.
I know.
I'm truly not lying.
It's wild.
It's like you post on Insta. If it's a good thing, you post on Facebook. If you want to fucking shoot yourself over it.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And
Mark, Zucks. What the fuck did you create?
I know. Wild. It started as like a who's hotter platform.
Who's hotter?
Yeah.
Let me put a profile picture. What dorm are you in? You want to smash? Now it's like my cancer has come back. My cancer has come back for a 4th time.
It's sad.
I'm not going to choose surgery.
I know.
I'm going to ride it out. And then, you know what? I blame the reactions. Once we could like the post, and we could feel sad. We could send grinding. That's when Facebook was like, we opened the door to the sadness. Because if it was liking the post, no one would be posting sad things because you wouldn't get likes. You get hearts and cries.
It used to be.
It used to only be
just
likes.
Then it was like and heart, and then they expanded it to wow, sad.
Once they expanded it, people realize they'll get more love from their sadness than they will from posting something about happy.
Yeah.
I'd rather see a sappy post any day of the week. And here's the thing. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. But there's only so much sad I can handle in my life.
Absolutely. You need to check out at some point.
My life is sad.
Yes.
I'm 32 years old. I was jerking off with a vibrator the other day, and I felt like a cow in a machine.
That's you. That's on you.
I literally stopped and I said, I feel like a cow who's being milked by a machine.
A cow who's milking himself willingly while watching other cows fuck.
While watching other cows.
Or thinking about cows they fucked in the past. I don't know what you were doing in the time.
I had to. I got thrown. I don't think. Who am I?
I
felt like I was hooked up to a
little
machine.
bit of a stretch, unfortunately.
I didn't post that on Facebook. I didn't post that.
The first time I ever jerked off, I was 12 years old.
I was in day one.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Which honestly is, to your point, people who never really wanted to get into this creative writing, it has almost inspired them to take storytelling. It's storytelling. It's almost a step above. It's not just posting or even trauma dumping. It is a level above that.
It's storytelling.
And there is a little bit of thought that's going on.
Yeah, they use alliteration.
There's paragraphs. Exactly. Yeah.
They're
almost impressive.
Skills. Almost impressive. These people that couldn't tell you an adjective from a preposition.
Yes.
All of a sudden, are poets.
Yeah.
Once they find out that they're going back to rehab.
Yeah. Although a lot of it's just terrible political takes. Long essays about just like contradicting. Oh, they just contradict themselves. Annoying.
But
then they argue.
This is a good point though, Robbie.
What?
A lot of people that never cared about writing care about writing.
Yeah, definitely.
And what made them care about writing? What did we prompt them to do?
You rewarded sadness.
We reward sadness.
Yeah.
So when teachers say, write about how great your summer is, that's a hard challenge for these kids.
Especially in the world today.
You know it's an easy challenge?
Yeah. Write about something you hate.
Write about what was the worst thing that fucking happened to you this summer?
I mean, honestly,
kids.
Not a terrible. I mean, it is a negative thing, but like.
But maybe the creative writing will be there.
Yeah.
Maybe we're preparing them for the Facebook world that they're entering.
Yeah. Opposite of Pan's Labyrinth.
Opposite. We're sawing to get rid of the pain between the two of us.
Yeah. Opposite of Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, just really go in. Don't create another world to me.
No.
Don't creatively write and try to ignore what's going on.
Make your world more dramatic.
Yeah. I don't know what it's like to grow up as a kid right now.
I saw someone post about their neighbor's trauma the other day.
Interesting.
I know nothing about my one neighbor.
Okay.
And they go, my neighbor has fallen down their steps. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
No,
I don't like you.
But
I don't like my neighbor.
What they're doing is working because you read it.
I'm a fool.
I know.
I'm the fool.
Sometimes you gotta check out. I didn't watch the last episode of Euphoria for this reason.
I love that.
I didn't finish watching. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
That's a power move.
This goes back to the thing like, did I cancel it? No, I just didn't. You don't have to like everything.
You could be done
You
with
could
stuff.
be like, did it offend me? No.
I was watching Peaky
Was
Blinders.
I offended by it? No. I just am like, I'm done.
You don't like it.
I'm over it.
I
stopped 6 episodes into Barry. I'm like, of season 3. I watched 2.5 seasons. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to finish this. I think that's okay.
I know.
People are okay. It's okay. Like, everyone has this big offended. Like what we were talking about before. It's just like, sometimes you just want to be done. It's not personal.
It's nothing personal.
It just is what it is. Like, I don't.
Especially
doesn't make me you're soft. It's weird to like everything.
It is weird to like everything.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you don't like Screamo. You canceled Screamo. No, I just don't want to listen to it. I don't know. It's not that deep.
And I love some things.
Yeah, of course.
I would rather love a handful of things than like everything.
100%.
I would so much rather love a handful of things.
And then it's like, oh, you only like, because everybody likes and does dislike certain things, but then if you don't match up on it, it's become very hostile with everything, which is annoying.
Hostile with?
Not me. I try to frame it how I say it, and most people I think can realize it, but you see people that are like, oh, why is you canceled? Oh, I'm getting canceled. No, maybe your album sucked. Maybe you had this weird thing that some people didn't like.
That is fun.
You know what I mean?
It's fun to blame. Back in the day when your crops didn't grow,
yeah,
you blame the gods. Today, You
cancel culture.
Cancel and shadow ban.
Yeah.
I was shadow banned. Shadow banned is the equivalent of polytheism now, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just we don't understand.
Oh, no, we did get shadow banned, I think.
We don't.
For a brief period
I don't.
of time.
No, I don't care.
No,
I never accept that.
100%. I agree.
It's the we don't understand why, so we just create a term for it, and now we just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
think I'm actually polytheistic, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, yeah. If I were to subscribe, I would say. I mean, I like certain things about certain religions, obviously.
What?
But I think there's some good messages, obviously.
I just like.
I like to say the gods, this god. I need the basketball gods. I like to refer to
gods.
I like to refer to
Why can't we all be gods?
Yeah, I'll be like, well, we need the Formula One gods to come through for this. My cousin will be like, oh, I got this going on. I'm like, yeah, I got the Formula One gods. I like to pretend like we got the gods.
I love the gods.
Yeah, it's fun.
If you say I have God coming to Formula One to help, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
If like, oh, the gods blessed us with a table at Carbone tonight. Yeah. Everyone goes, oh, it's fun. But if you go, oh, Jesus Christ blessed us with this table, it's like, whoa, who's this freak you invited out to dinner?
Yeah.
Be religious. Be a different type of religious. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm about. I'm the gods. I used to be into Greek mythology so much when I was a kid.
Yeah, it
was so fun.
Yeah.
And you know what was the best part about Greek mythology?
What?
They were flawed.
Oh, definitely.
The gods are flawed.
Yeah.
They have one thing they do well. Mm-hmm. They were a god of one thing and flawed in other ways. The god of love, flawed in mathematics. It was beautiful.
I'm not up on my you can't be Greek mythology. I wish I was more.
We should catch up on that.
I should. I know Aphrodite is like the horny one.
You know, when I was a child,
narcissist.
Yeah,
is the narcissist.
Well, he wasn't a god.
Oh, he wasn't.
No. He was a man.
He was just in the story.
He was a Greek story.
He would hang out with all the gods?
No.
Oh.
I believe that he was looking in a lake and he loved its reflection so much that he fell in the lake and drowned.
Okay.
Sounds like a fucking idiot more than a fucking guy.
I remember there was a lake involved. I thought Zeus was somehow in the story.
I'm sure Zeus was in the story. Zeus
was working his way.
Zeus was always hanging around.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of that they could be flawed.
Yes.
This perfect God that I grew up with isn't what I saw
a lot of
in
pressure.
Greek mythology. Yeah, that's why I think as a kid I go, oh, you could be amazing at one thing and a shitbag at another thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what people are. If you do become great at something, you suck at most other things.
Yeah.
In order to be great at that one thing.
And yeah, of course. Nobody can be great at everything.
But God in Catholic religion was great at everything.
Yes, exactly.
At everything. I used to go to Sunday school and we would sing songs about God.
Yes.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Right?
Okay.
Like just saying how great he is.
Yes.
I want our God as a flawed God. He accidentally pees his pants when he pulls up his pants too quick after going to peeps.
You want relatable. You want a relatable
yes. God burps hot dogs sometimes. This guy rolled down the window while he's driving.
Okay.
That's what I want. Because then I'll go, I do that. Maybe I could be a little better.
Yes. You see yourself more in them.
Yes.
I guess the idea is like it's striving for greatness, but that's a lot of pressure. Put on and teach from a young age. Yeah.
We need baby step gods.
Yeah.
We need the God that's just an okay person. Then we need a God that's a good person at this one thing.
Yes.
Right? It's like, I can't think about making $1 million. I can think about making 100.
Okay. You want smart goals, God.
I want a God that's
specific, measurable, attainable, realistic. What's the last one? I forgot. But you want that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You want
definitely
SMART God.
I want a smart God.
Okay.
I want a God that I go, maybe one day.
Specific.
Maybe by the time I die, I'll be a God.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe you won't. That's also okay. Who gives a fuck?
Also, they were fucking sick in my Sunday school.
Okay.
They would do this one song. We'd all sit around. We'd all sit around and they do the song. They hung him on a cross. They hung him on a cross. They hung him on a cross just for me. One day when I was lost, they hung him on that cross. They hung him on that cross just for me. So now I have to deal with that. I fucking killed the perfect God. The perfect man I killed. For me, they fucking killed this man. They whipped him up the hill.
That's wild.
They whipped him up a hill. They whipped him up a hill just for me. One day when I was lost, they whipped him up that hill. Right? This is what I dealt with as a child.
That's a lot of pressure. This is traumatic a little bit.
So I looked to the Greek gods. Kid. The Greek gods who would fuck sheep.
Yeah.
I go, I'm better than them. I'm not fucking no sheep. I went to the petting. On
one hand, I got a guy who got whipped for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went to the petting zoo last week.
Interesting.
I didn't even let the tongue hit my hands. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
That's why I liked the Greek gods.
Yeah.
They're out here.
The lessons
They're jerking off on chickens willy-nilly. They're not literally like I'm perfect and I died and it's your fault, bitch.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
I feel like I need a sigh after reflecting on my childhood.
I did find out this weekend that the Killers, a band that I loved growing up, are very still active Mormons, the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Interesting.
And when the person pointed out that Mr. Brightside, their most popular song, people love it, bars across America, young
every
white
wedding.
people anthem, is kind of about Jesus. Which made me really reframe a lot of things that I thought.
Yeah.
And then you go back in some of their other songs and you're just like, oh, they're Christian rock.
How's that song go?
Turning saints into the sea, turning
Emo it up for me a little
bit. Choking on your alibi.
But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my evil eye. I'm Mr. Brightside.
Or like, I don't know if Jesus is Mr. Brightside or what the deal is, but it is under the context of now that I know that they're very active members of the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Let's write a song about Jesus, bro.
You sound like... Isn't that the first line of Book of Mormon?
Is it?
It's Josh God. My name is Elder Cunningham. I'm here to teach you about Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, dude, you know what I am? I'm sad. I like the color black, and Jesus is my one and only Lord and Savior.
Yeah. That I did not know that they were that.
And they became a international success.
Yeah, and they hide it. I guess it's coded well, but into the lyric. I mean, also, this is how I consume music. I don't care about the lyrics, I guess, as much as I think. The lyrics are probably the third most important thing to me when I listen to a song.
Wait, what's the second?
I don't know. How it makes me feel.
So the first is the rhythm.
Yeah, I guess the rhythm.
And the second is how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
And then the third is...
Or have dance. I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. I'm the same way. It takes me... Like, I notice when you like a song, you'll read the lyrics on Spotify because you want to, like, get to know what the songs say.
Yeah, I like to know I also just like to be able to sing the song if I'm out.
Yeah, you study.
I like to be able to sing. But I don't care if the lyrics are good or not. I'm not, like, doing an analysis of them. I know the words to Mr. Brightside. I never once was like, oh, shit, this is about...
You study for the club. You study for the bars.
I study for the bar.
You study for the bar.
But not for a deeper meaning, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess the message. I shouldn't say the lyrics.
He's open and boiling the soda.
It's more. I would say the message of the song is very low. Maybe not the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The message to me, pretty low.
Pretty low.
Yeah, unless I'm like mad sad and I want to listen to a sad song.
Yeah.
What do I care about the message?
Yeah. And also, there's certain songs that are easier. The message. It's like...
Yeah. Anyways, we have exciting stuff for the summer.
Why? What's exciting?
We're going to Philly.
Woo!
We're going to Rhode Island.
The city of brotherly love.
And we're also going...
Rhode Island. It's a place where there's colleges.
The city of brotherly love is correct.
Yes. Rhode Island. What's that called? Is there a thing for it?
A thing. I don't know. Smallest state in the United States.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely. It's just like the tip of Connecticut. Not to shit on. I love Rhode Island.
The tip is the best part.
The tip is the best part.
The tip is the best part.
Most sensitive.
Maybe
not.
Maybe not.
I have no idea.
The mob is based a lot of Rhode Island, so we got a big fan base in Rhode Island.
Yes. We're gonna be going to Rhode Island August 12th, August 13th. We're going to Philly August 5th. So put those things on your calendar.
Yes, if you're from there, this is the time that we will be hanging out with you. We will definitely be going out to chill.
Or if you know someone that lives there, or if you're trying to get away for a weekend in the summer. August 5th, Philadelphia. August 12th, August 13th, Rhode Island. Also, the caveat, we had our show Friday. You could still buy streaming tickets and see the show.
Yes,
apparently,
we did not make this clear.
Yes, we did not make this clear. You can see the show now for a week. So if you are listening to this and you want to see our live show, you can still buy streaming tickets.
Yes, you only have a couple more days, but you can buy streaming tickets. Also for the next show, if you're like, oh, I can't watch that show live and you want to buy a streaming ticket and then watch it later.
Afterwards, it's still available for up to a week.
Beautiful.
And it's awesome. I saw some pictures and videos of the show. There's a multiple camera setup. The sound is great. It's very well lit.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, incredible stuff that they're able to do this live.
Very happy.
The production value is awesome. So, yeah, check that out. You can still go do that. Hit us up if you need the link, but the links should be still on Caveat's website. So Caveat is where we did the show. And it was very fun show. Our guest was awesome, and we had a good time. It was, you could see the whole show. From
My
the
sister
stand-up.
was there.
Yeah, his sister came on stage, did
beautiful.
a game. We played games. We had a stand-up. There's improv. There's me and Sebastian talking to the audience, having a good time. So
having a good time. That's what I would say. Wouldn't you describe that's our comedy? Having a good time?
Absolutely. It is a lot of having a good time.
It is a lot of having a good time.
That's important, though.
I do love that. All right.
We're the gods of having a good time.
We are. That's what we're the gods of.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
That's it.
That's it.
And that's, I think, hopefully that's the vibe of the pod. Having a good time. Loud about nothing.
Tell us what you're the gods of. We would love for some people maybe be the gods of some things to help us. The gods of helping a podcast.
Of algorithms.
Yes, the gods of the algorithm. The algorithm is that is the capital G God. For now.
If you're in the content game.
But
which everyone is.
Everyone. All right, let's we got to end the episode.
Well, keep following. Yeah. Follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. August 5th, Philadelphia. August 12th, August 13th, Rhode Island. July 22nd. And August 19th, New York. That's where we'll be this summer as of now. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.